interchange now and has been using a substance, they will be asked to leave.
And this video is only going to open people's eyes about, what actually happens down here. And it's a good thing because, it's not all crack. Most of it actually is getting over addiction.
So my best advice, if you ever come to Guelph and you ever want to live here, you ever want to do drugs or anything, you ever want to hang out, just stay away from the crack and meth, maybe the heroin too.
I kind of got to see a lot of people who were kind of in my lifestyle, but they were further along, and I just looking at them on the streets, I was like, wow, I don't want to be like that.
That's what it is. If you get a good count, you're happy. You're respect. Actually, no, it's not. I have an account here.
Yeah, but remember I trespassed in the summer? So just asking
no,
not
get
to
this,
do it on
get this,
bank
man.
property.
Pay it off.
Perfect, thanks. No problem.
Well, because I still do business here every day. Like, I have an account here.
There was an issue in the summer you were trespassed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
still
cool.
trespass, so if there is any problem, you'll be arrested for that, right?
Well, no, what the cop told me was that I
It's
wasn't
private
a trespasser.
property, it has
He told me
nothing
he'd
to
let
do
me
with-
go. And he said,
doesn't matter.
Just because you have an account here, just continue doing
It doesn't
business as
matter.
you do it.
It's private property, right? So what I'm saying is,
That's cool.
just don't create any problems. I don't have a problem with you going in there,
That's
but the
cool.
trespass is still in place,
Yeah, that's cool, man.
alright?
Can I tell you a little bit about the video that we're doing so you don't get the wrong idea?
No, you just can't be filming on the bank property, right?
Oh, that's cool, man. Hey.
Yeah, but it's-
Well, yeah, the video is nothing bad. It's just, we're doing there's more to downtown than the crack problem. We're actually highlighting some of the problems that are downtown, and we're looking at positive solutions, and we're getting feedback from the public. That's actually
That would have been awesome. What's going on?
Paul Martin's in there.
Paul Martin.
Is he really?
Yeah, that's why we were like, let's ask him.
We wanted to
Get that on film. I don't know. Oh my god. He's supposed to be at the River Run Center. We could go there and check it out. Paul Martin?
Paul Martin.
Is he here? He's Paul Martin here.
Probably at some point, yes.
I can. Are you guys gonna be back and forth? I guess.
Well, yeah, and there's a protest supposed to be going on across the road.
Oh.
Right now, we're hoping to catch a glimpse of the Prime Minister of Canada and maybe slip in a couple questions.
He's on a big red bus.
Holy crap. Hey, don't forget to... That's right. Boss, you think we'll be able to get a couple questions?
What's
in?
that?
You think we'll be able to get a couple questions?
Oh, about
in?
that's about as close as we'll get.
Holy.
He's making a documentary.
Make sure we see your hands. Your hands open. That's
Go,
good.
go. Hey, you want to...
Alright, they're getting off the bus.
How long is it going to be?
I have two.
I got like 11,
Yeah, she's
13 maybe. Mine are all home jobs though.
Mine are professionals.
Mine are.
There's no judgments made. Any blood is considered bad. So everyone is treated the same way in the sense that, you need a latex glove barrier, the area needs to be clean. If there's open sores on a body that's about to be tattooed, you wouldn't do it because of potential health issues with that.
You just take like a pin or you like tie a piece of string around the end so that like just a little bit of the tip is showing, and you get like India ink from the art store, and you just dip it in, and then the thread like holds the ink, and you just stab yourself repeatedly.
blood is spilled, you know, for a piercing, there's more likely to be more bleeding than there would be with a tattoo. You know, that area is sprayed down with a hospital-grade germicide that soaks for a period of time.
I just got this one today. This is pretty cool.
Needles are disposed of. You know, instruments are going to have tattoo guns. You'll notice as a tattoo is being done, there's going to be very light spray, and that's not just ink that's spraying, that's also, you know, a little bit of blood and everything else. So all that is wiped down and sprayed down. It's all treated the same, you know.
Because I only had $100, they only finished like half of it.
There's other ways to do it though. People will use like, my buddy Dave uses like a syringe, and he puts the ink in the syringe, and then when he's stabbing, he kind of injects a little in it. So it's different ways.
There's so much support here that it's almost unbelievable.
Because the staff is open-minded and the space is open-minded, it's a safe environment for anybody to come in and hang out and just talk and have a good time.
You walk in here and you don't look too pleased, you know, the staff are there and, you know, they'll ask you what's wrong, what's bothering you, and you could sit down and talk for 20 minutes or an hour.
I like the staff, the youth are good, and all the advice you get here, the help, the groups they have going on here.
Change Now is different from other youth services because they get to know us, right? Personally, like, I don't know, like, they sit down and take their time to talk to us.
Working at Change Now means that I work with a really committed and invested group of staff and volunteers who all really care about what we do. And an inspiring and fun group of you.
The staff here's kick ass though, like I seriously think they made a big difference in my life, big difference.
And when there's a crisis, everything changes, mine. So it'll be whatever's going on in the space, whatever the mood is, you know. Sometimes it'd be nice just to sit around with people playing cards. Other times when someone's in crisis because their relationship's broken up or their parents have kicked them out, then it'll be like one-on-one time in the office, you know. And we'll try and figure things out and hook them up with other agencies and see what we can do, like, so.
They're a great bunch of people. They all like have their own different characteristics about themselves, and you know, and if you're having a bad day, you can always just come in and get a good laugh out of them or something. It's awesome.
SKY is a very important group in Guelph. It stands for Supporting Queer Youth. It's a place for youth to come who fit under the queer label to come and be themselves.
When I first started coming here, I kind of labeled myself as bisexual, but talking with staff and stuff here helped me a lot, figuring out who I really am. So
we did the radio show, and we all got to say a little bit about, well, we were kind of talking around the lines of like coming out stories. So we all got to say our little bit about how we felt it was like to be like a queer youth, and that went on the radio for Queer Identities Week.
Okay, Sky also took part in the 2005 Pride Picnic, and we made banners for the table set up there.
I mean, there are quite a few queer youth who do leave home because their parents aren't supportive, or they're worried that their parents aren't going to be supportive and things like that.
Yeah.
And that's why for us it was really important when we started up the shelter program to make sure that that was a pretty comfortable spot as well. And when we talk with other folks who provide shelters, it's so funny because they're like, well, you know, how do you do it? How do you provide shelter services that are comfortable for queer youth? But for us, it's just part of what we do at Change.
Yeah, and you guys do a really good job of it. So.